USC women's basketball star Juju Watkins sees freshman scoring record broken in double-digit SEC-ranked win. The college basketball world saw another milestone broken Thursday night as Vanderbilt guard Michaela Blakes surpassed USC freshman phenom Juju Watkins' record-setting 51 points, scoring 53 in a 99-86 win against Florida. It's the second most all-time in NCAA women's basketball history by a freshman. Blakes, who finished 16 of 24 from the field, missed the all-time total points scored in a game by a single point. Former Delaware star Elena Del Dun's record setter came in 2010 as a true freshman, falling to James Madison in an overtime slugfest, 88-83. Vanderbilt coach Sheer Ralph was awestruck by Blake's outing, becoming the only player in college basketball to reach the 50-point plateau or higher this season. I told the team in the locker room that Michaela had one of the most incredible performances that I've ever seen as a coach, and I've coached a lot of really good players for a long time, Ralph told reporters following the win. And that's not taking anything away from them. When you see players like her do what she did tonight, sometimes she makes things that are really, really hard to do look really easy. That's the sign of someone who is just gifted. Blakes has helped propel the Commodores, 18-4, 5-3 SEC, to the nation's No. 23 ranking, having not lost since January 13 against LSU, and is currently riding a 4-game winning streak. Vanderbilt and Blakes attempt to keep winning as the conference tournament draws closer. It returns home to host Ole Miss, 14-6, 5-3 SEC. Sunday at 3 p.m. ET. Meanwhile, No. 4 USC, 19-1, 9-1 Big Ten, has won 15 consecutive games and travels to Iowa City Sunday to take on the Hokies, 14-7, 4-6 Big Ten, at 1:30 p.m. ET. Our coach Reedy's team for moment was Caitlin Clark's heir apparent Juju Watkins. February 2 is going to be a special day for Iowa Hokies women's basketball fans. This is because this day marks when Caitlin Clark is getting her No. 22 jersey at Iowa retired. When speaking about this momentous occasion with David Eicholt in a January 25 interview, Clark said, "I think it's probably hard to really feel all the emotions until I'm going to be inside Carver and really see it and experience it with my family. I'm not usually a very emotional person, but I feel like this will probably make me a little more emotional," she added. This jersey retirement will occur after the Iowa Hokies take on the USC Trojans in what's sure to be an extremely compelling game. Therefore, Clark will get to watch the Iowa versus USC game before her ceremony. USC sophomore star Juju Watkins is often compared to Clark, if only because she was once on pace to break her NCAA all-time scoring record. When speaking with the media on January 28, Iowa head coach Jan Jensen discussed how she's preparing for Sunday's game and ceremony, and offered some high praise for Watkins. "That was a little bit sometimes my concern, because you knew a lot of hype was about Caitlin's jersey, and obviously USC is coming in," Jensen said, per an ex-post from HawkFanatic.com's Dallas Jones. "It's a lot. I mean, storyline after storyline, right? It's Caitlin, and then you have inarguably, the heir apparent, with Juju. She's probably gonna want to have a game in front of Caitlin. But what I've just told my team is what a moment. You get to be in this moment. We get to celebrate one of the greatest Hawks ever," Jensen added. "But once the game goes up, all the pre-game stories, then it just becomes us and them. And then after the game we can take a moment, whatever happens, and we can really celebrate one of the greatest to ever do it. I've just tried to really keep them in their lane, and I think they understand that. They know the task is tall on Sunday, but it's also a really fun opportunity, and I like what I've seen so far. But it has been a lot of different things coming at them, just all the hype because so many people are excited about Caitlin," she continued. "Sunday is certainly going to be a spectacle for several reasons. Area Fenn and Watkins lead No. 4 Southern California to 82-69 victory over Minnesota. Los Angeles, AP. Kiki Iriafen scored 23 points. Juju Watkins added 20 and fourth-ranked Southern California led throughout to defeat Minnesota 82-69 on Thursday night and extend its winning streak to 15 games. Watkins, who leads the Big Ten in scoring at 24.6 points per game, missed her first 10 shots from the field and was 7 of 24 overall for USC, 19-1, 9-0 Big Ten. The sophomore guard had only 2 points at halftime on a pair of free throws. She didn't make her first shot until 16 seconds into the third quarter on a pull-up jumper. Iriafen and Watkins also had 11 rebounds apiece. It was Iriafen's 7th double-double of the season and the 4th for Watkins. Sophie Hart led Minnesota 18-4, 6-4 with 18 points. Mallory Haya added 17. Takeaways.